Good morning, it's Monday the 4th of May and I've actually got 2 visitors on my video this morning. Hopefully they'll be nice and quiet eating their breakfast. But today and this week we're going to be having a look at mini beasts. Like I said, it's the 4th of May and May has the same A sound as in Monday. So again, throughout the day, if you can pick up on any phonics sounds in words, that would really help your elephant. Lots of you are sending me updates week by week with photos and the learning that you have been doing, which is simply amazing. And if we do get to see each other before the summer, I can't wait to have a look at your diary entries or your lockdown learning, whatever you want to show me. I'm very excited about it. So, mini beasts. Now, at school, we would be hunting around the school looking for mini beasts. If you're lucky enough to be able to go outside today or at some point this week on your daily walk or your garden, have a look to see how many you can find. Maybe you could go on a mini beast hunt, make some binoculars, and send photographs in. I've made a check sheet, a checklist to see how many mini beasts I can find. You can probably, with your adults at home, think of so many more mini beasts than the 5 I have written down. So think of as many mini beasts as you can. Do some research with your adults at home. Have a look on the tablet, have a look on the internet to see what mini beasts are in our local area, and then go and find them. But of course, remember to stay safe. If you are going outside to look for mini beasts on your daily walk, remember social distancing. So in our phonics this week, we are going to be spotting. So we're not only spotting and hunting for mini beasts for our topic, we're going to be spotting and hunting for digraphs in our books at home. It doesn't have to be just from books. You can look, of course, at your bug club, online books, but cookbooks, magazines, instructions on the back of toys or games, puzzles, signs. If you're walking around your local area on the daily walk, have a look at signs, road names, and of course TV. Have a look at the TV credits at the end. So I've taken a selection of Oliver's books this morning to start having a look for digraphs. The snail, and the whale. I spotted the A sound, so I wrote it down. A. I've seen it once in one book and I've challenged myself by writing the word I've seen it in. You can challenge yourself even further with writing sentences, maybe taking that sentence, but ultimately I need you to just find the digraphs and the trigraphs within words. The next book, 5 Cheeky Monkeys, Oliver's favourite. He loves this book because it obviously makes some sounds. So the E sound in cheeky, and the E sound in treetops. I'm not actually reading the book, I'm simply scanning. So by that I mean, of course you can read the book, but I scan quickly to see if I can find any digraphs, any trigraphs or tricky words. There's the A, the E. So when we scan at school, it means we look quickly over a sentence to see what we can spot. If your elephant wants to read the sentences, by all means encourage it as well. But the objective of this activity is to simply look for the digraphs and trigraphs. And as I said in my voice message, I'm doing lots of cooking at the moment. You know, they might want to challenge themselves by looking through their adult books. They don't have to read it, of course, but they can scan words, see what they can find. I've spotted the A again in straight. So I'm going to add that to my chart. Tick next to the A, I've seen it in the word snail, but I've seen it in the word straight. Put it straight in the oven, straight. So that's our phonics this week. In literacy, we're trying to add captions, labels, simple sentences about mini beasts, and today I've sent you a picture of a snail. It's on the weekly plan and the daily update on the website. So there's a picture of a snail. I want to know fun facts, observations, captions, labels. brown shell. You could challenge yourself. This snail has a brown shell. The snail has a hard shell. Fun facts. I know your adults are working so hard with you at the moment. You might be researching about mini beasts, and I did a little bit of research this morning and found out there are 3 groups of snails, including land, sea and fresh water. So I'm going to learn about a new mini beast every single day. So for our handwriting, we're continuing with our long ladder letters, but the last half of the family, J, Y and U. Remember, we say our letter name, not the sounds in handwriting. And then PE, just an idea. Captain Tom Moore, our hero who turned 100 last week, he set himself a challenge, a physical challenge to do with walking. What will you do? Ideas are on the weekly plan, which is on the website. Send photos, elephants. I love seeing your photographs. And then numeracy, there is a video for you to watch all about, it's a story all about going to the shop. Now what I need you to do with this video, there's lots of language and lots of things to remember within this video. After you've watched the video, try and remember, try and think back, use your memory. Write down what you saw, what they collected, what they bought, from the shops. 6 eggs, 5, was it bananas? 5 bananas and 4, what was it? Was it 4 apples? So represent these using whatever you've got in the house. Here's my 4 apples. Here's my 5 bananas. And here are my slightly orange looking eggs. You can use anything to represent. You might even want to draw them. But what we're learning to do this week is we're learning to count on. Is a quicker way of adding 2 groups together. So how many eggs and bananas were there all together? Do you really need to add 6? Do you really need to say, the number 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 before you add on your 5 bananas. So think about last week and the strategies we used when adding 2 groups together, finding the quickest method. Challenge yourself. There's a challenge on the website, but have a fantastic day. I think Oliver and Oliver's daddy did really well this morning. Oliver, give us a wave. No.